Hi everyone. This is the day that I had my surgery, and right now I look like a zombie. Yes. I had rhinoplasty done, and I had it done by a board-certified surgeon. I had him do what is called an Alar reduction, which was like minimize the width that you see, tip rotation up, and also get rid of the dorsal hump. And then for some reason, my genes gave me a nose that has on the side, it used to have like niches or like little like curvy things to my nostrils, and so it didn't really look really refined like I wanted it to. So lots of people upload videos on Facebook and they're like 20 minutes long, and they're just like, they're nice, but right now I'd like to just give you the gist or a summary of what I feel. To make the long story short, I got to the hospital and I was really, really nervous. I have another video of how I was feeling, but it got worse, that nervousness, as time went on. But the nurses were really nice and whatnot, and really, like, from my whole experience, the worst two parts were the following. So, the thing that hurt the most was this. Look at this. That hurt the most. Like when they were trying to put an IV in my vein and it didn't work. That hurt the most because it felt like somebody was stabbing you. And that was like previous to anything that they did up here. It was just to go ahead and connect it to the packet that has like the anesthesia eventually. So while I was sitting down and waiting for my doctor to come in, they plugged me up to this thing that they call Gatorade, or it's like a Gatorade, which is it provides your body with electrolytes and whatnot. Sorry for the blood and the gruesomeness here, but let me keep on explaining to you. So after that didn't work, they went ahead and put another, like, they tried it up here and it worked. Yay. Now, my doctor came in and he wanted to confirm everything, and I think that's very appropriate. I think that you want to pick a doctor that is going to confirm how everything goes with you, or how you want everything to go, especially right before surgery because you're so nervous. Let me show you a picture of what he did while he was there. He actually, I don't know if you can see it right here. He actually drew on my nose. Yeah, it's all like drawn up. And that gave me a lot of comfort knowing that he really wanted to like hear what it was that we finally wanted to do. I had met with him 3 times previously. And so hearing from him and him asking questions and telling me to smile, like, what is it that you don't like about your features? Show it to me, really helped. So the anesthesiologist came in too, and he introduced himself, and they asked me a couple of questions about allergies and whatnot. And to make the long story short, time passed, or maybe like half an hour passed, and it was time for them to roll me into the OR. In the operating room, it was really cold. Obviously, they want to go ahead and keep it cold for any bad things that can enter your body. And so I have this gown on, my hair was in a net, and they had me lay flat on my back so that I could, get ready. They put your head on a donut or on a pillow, and then there's like lights above you, and it's kind of like really intimidating. But they really made me feel comfortable. I was nervous because I couldn't believe that I was doing it. Like, I'm a very healthy person. And so, yeah, I couldn't believe that I was doing it. So they went ahead and they told me that they had just changed whatever it was that they had me connected to before. They changed it to the anesthesia so that I could start passing out, I guess. And so after 3 hours, I woke up, and during those 3 hours, I can tell you, I didn't feel anything, obviously, because you're under, right? And so I wake up, and this is the second thing that for me was the hardest of this whole entire process. Probably besides recovering the next couple of days. But really, it was the waking up from being under. It was waking up from after being like put under anesthesia, because your body is just, you feel like jello. You feel like super out of it and super like really just like a zombie. It's scary and you can't move. And also what ended up happening to me was that, and they had told me it was going to happen, was that since the doctor is working on your nose, you end up swallowing a lot of what's going on up here. So they told me that I was going to vomit, probably because the anesthesia, like, it rejects kind of like anything that's in your stomach, it rejects it, whether it's food or whether it's blood in this case. So as soon as I woke up, I just started like puking, and they were ready for it because obviously that's what happens. And it wasn't like like puking overall is bad. Yeah, I know. But when you're sick, you have this really bad like stomach ache, and it was not like that when I unfortunately had to, like, get this stuff out of my system. It didn't feel bad. It felt good, even to just like reject whatever had gone into my stomach. And then after that, they had me eat a little cracker, so that, because since I came into the operation or into the hospital this morning, like fasting or not eating water or food, they had me come in and like, after the operation, they wanted to give me a pain medication or pain pill, painkiller, whatever. And they told me that I had to eat this cookie. Now, since you're under anesthesia and you still are like trying to get out of it, you're like, it's hard. It's hard to eat. It's hard to be fast. And so I ended up doing that in like half an hour, eating like half of a cookie, because you're like trying to break it and trying to eat it. And then I got the painkiller, and I can tell you guys, like on a scale from 1 to 10, my pain's like a 5. Like it's not even pain. I mean, it's pain, but it's more so like discomfort. And when people said that, I really didn't believe them. But I can tell you, it's just discomfort. You feel like something's on your nose. My eyes have obviously swelled up. Sorry. Yeah, Spanish is my first language. So my eyes have swelled up. And they said that the swelling should peak by Wednesday. So today's Monday. So hopefully by Wednesday, everything can go down. So that is my video. And I hope you guys learn something from it. And I hope it pumps you for this. If this is something that you have decided to get a rhinoplasty, or is something that you're hoping to do and it's a healthy decision, that that you learn something from this. So yeah, go ahead and look at my other video that I'm going to post. Especially, it's the one that I took before my operation and my thoughts then. Thanks, guys.